What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jamari, better known as King Ghouls, and welcome to the first video on the King Ghouls channel. So you know I had to come here and drop a banger for y'all, right? And of course, we're talking about the critically acclaimed, the worldwide phenomenon, HBO Max exclusive Zack Snyder's Justice League, also known as the Snyder Cut to most people. So, man, leave a like on this video, comment what's your favorite part in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? Who was your favorite actor in the movie, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you subscribe to the channel, man, for more content like this. But anyways, man, let's get to talking about the Snyder Cut, man. So right off the bat, people asked me what was my reaction to the movie and my review, if I had to give it a grade. 9.5 out of 10. Easily 9.5 out of 10, man. That movie was, oh my god, it was so good, man. It literally is leagues and light years beyond of that bullshit we saw in the theaters. The theatrical cut, or what some people call the Justice League. That is not what I saw. Obviously, you're going to see bits and parts, because Zack Snyder still had parts of his movie in there, but they seem like two completely different movies. Not just because the length of the movies, how the movies was told from a storytelling perspective, like how it dived into all stories of all characters. You know what I'm saying? It was like all their arcs, including Steppenwolf's, including Darkseid's, all put into one. And then you had the amazing nightmare sequence scene where you have, quite frankly, the best Batman Joker live action scene. One of, if not the best. Because the one in Dark Knight is still pretty good. It's still pretty good. But you have one of the best interactions between Batman and Joker on the big screen I've ever seen. And when Joker told Batman, bro, you sent your sidekick, you sent your boy Wonder to do a man's job. I was like, yo, I was like, yo, cause yeah, he put Robin up in the sky. And it's like, yo, that's crazy. And just, man, and then Bruce is like, oh yeah, man, I will kill you. I will fucking kill you. And I'll kill you slowly. And I'm like, holy shit. And I'm like, bro, this shit is crazy, man. But it's just, Jared Leto's Joker has always been disrespected for some reason. And it's like, we never really got to see his full potential due to his limited time on screen in the theatrical cut of Suicide Squad. And a lot of people like Jared Leto dislike Jared Leto as a person. And honestly, that's a topic for another video. In another time. But people never really gave Jared Leto's Joker a chance, which was my problem. And I'm like, you barely seen him on screen, and yet you hate him. And the one thing about Joker as a character is there's not one definitive version of Joker. You got an iteration of Joker where Joker's purely a clown. You have mobster Joker. You have gangster Joker. You have it's so many different versions of Joker that you can't just say that's not Joker, bro, because it's not a certain version or definitive version of Joker. And this movie, the nightmare scene showed a complete evolution of the character. And oh my god, the dialogue, the disturbing laugh, the laugh felt disturbing. It's like, why the fuck he laughing like that? This man crazy. That's what that laugh gave off. And bro, I've always loved the Nightmare Flash suit. It's absolutely amazing. Bruce was just so fucking badass, man. And just the whole scene, bro. And you can tell that they had to take a team, bring this team together of enemies, and people who really don't know each other and bring this team together to take on Darkseid. You know what I'm saying? The biggest threat that Earth has ever seen. And even though Joker and Batman did not like each other, they had to come together and coexist within a group to take this nigga down. And to take him down. And it's just, oh man, just the interaction was amazing. My personal star, favorite character in the movie was easily Ray Fisher's Cyborg. Like, I think Ray Fisher did so well that he deserves an award. He deserves multiple awards. And I not only support Ray Fisher as an actor, I support him as a person and his movement. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't care if he loses his job, all that. He wants to bring Warner Brothers to justice for all the things they've done on set, like mentally abuse the actors, and even in the past Warner Brothers situations with like Josh Whedon and stuff like that. So it's like, man, shout out Ray Fisher, man, because he put his job on the line to, you know what I'm saying, bring these people to justice, which is so amazing. And he's just a cool, kind, down to earth person, man, who happens to be a really, really good actor. And man, him in the Snyder Cut was like, it's honestly one of my favorite performances from a person portraying a certain character that I love in a CBM. You know what I'm saying? It's up there in my favorites with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and, you know what I'm saying, Henry Cavill's Superman, like, in my favorite portrayals. And you can feel the emotion, the heart put into these scenes. And these scenes, you know what I'm saying, have a deeper meaning than some family comic book scene in a comic book movie. You know what I mean? And that's what it felt like. And it's like, you could tell, like, Ray, like, he tweeted, like, I grew up without a father. So to film these type of scenes, it meant more than just filming a movie. It's bringing certain situations that people go through, not just me, but what people go through out there. And it was executed so perfectly, man. And if I had to give, like, my second favorite, it was obviously Ezra Miller's Barry Allen. Oh my God. Bro, he was so good. He was so good. You know what I mean? And you kept, like, the goofy element of him there. Like, that was in the, you know what I'm saying? It was in the theatrical cut. You kept that there. But you made it even better. And it's like, oh man, it was just so cool. Like, the Speed Force scene. Oh my God, bro. That scene is still, in my opinion, the best Flash, Speedster, live action scene I've seen ever. Yes, and I know probably the Flash movie with Ezra Miller is going to probably outdo that. But if it doesn't, like, bro, hey man, it's gonna be hard to outdo that. Because man, that was so beautiful, man. And like, you had the interaction Barry had with his dad. And like, it damn near made me cry. Like, both of these characters had me like, damn, man, like, fuck, like, y'all really got me about to cry. Steppenwolf, dog. Steppenwolf. Before I get to the rest of the league, Steppenwolf handled his. He went out like a real nigga until the very end. Yes. Steppenwolf, bro. Once I seen like the little clip of Steppenwolf throwing a horse, I immediately knew, oh yeah, Steppenwolf about to go fucking ballistic. And he went crazy. Oh my God. Man, he decapitating Amazons. He throwing horses. He making Atlanteans look like bitches. Like, he like, the one Atlantean was like, man, I never fold on my people, man. 10 toes. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to switch with my people, man. I'm never going to tell you about my people. Oh yeah? Boom. Threw him right into the rock and his shit busted. And he made him tell him about where the mother box was at in Atlantis. I was like, whoo! I was like, oh shit. Like, and he's a goon. Some people forget that Steppenwolf's the goon. Darkseid's the cold nigga. Like, Steppenwolf's the goon. So if you got Diana, Wonder Woman, one of the strongest female characters in the universe, right? If she tells you that this is like the strongest person we fought or came across since Superman, you know Steppenwolf means business. You know he's a problem. And he was handling his. Oh my goodness, bro. It's like, and one thing I've liked about Steppenwolf is his armor. And how his armor was very, like, reactive to his emotions. Like, when the one scene where he got mad, it spiked up. When he was, like, calm, like, talking his shit calmly, his shit was more cool, laid back. And I was like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? And, man, his fight scene with Aquaman. Boy, hey, man, they was duking it out. And I was like, man, this shit is so cool. And it's like, man, Darkseid just sitting on the throne. Man, the clip of just that nigga Uxas, yes, Uxas sitting on the throne. Man, like, oh yeah, shit ready to go down, man. He was just, even though he didn't really, like, you seen him fight more in the history lesson, like, I feel like that's like a setup for future movies. You know what I'm saying? And that was made like that for future movies. There is, like, it's meant to be a Justice League 2 and a Justice League 3. You know what I'm saying? And dog. And in the history lesson, he was folding shit too. And then, hey, them old gods, boy. He was getting, hey, you know your problem when they gotta get the old gods, the Atlanteans, the human, the other humans, and the Amazons, and they gotta get all them to fight you and your gang. And Darkseid was fucking shit. Bro, he did not have to do that Green Lantern like that, bro. He took that nigga ring as it was about to, like, you know, fly away. Because, you know, when lanterns die, the ring flies away, and then it tries to find someone else that's suitable enough to become the next, like, lantern. And he caught that bitch and crushed it. And I was like, oh my God, Darkseid is so fucking amazing. Then he got hit in the fucking neck. And Ares hit his ass in the neck. And yeah, they're like, hey, we need to get him out of here. Hey, we ready to lose, man. We gotta retreat. That shit had me crying, dog. That shit was crazy, man. And wow, it was like, that's so crazy. The fact that Warner Brothers, WB, them bitch niggas held this in the vault for nearly 4 years. Think about that. They held this masterpiece in the chamber for 4 years. That's what's shocking. It is like, wow, that's crazy, man. One of the big, like, differences is seeing, like, how, like, Barry reacted, like, to the Superman stuff. It was like, I remember, like, one scene like that. He was talking about how Superman was, like, his idol and how he idolized Superman, as a lot of people do. And in the Justice League or the theatrical cut, he says something about emotionally charged or something about being emotionally charged or racially charged. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, what the fuck? That makes no sense. What's the scene or whatever? And I'm like, oh my God. But that movie is a mess. But the Snyder cut, masterpiece. That is a masterpiece. The rest of the cast, man. Once again, huge shout out to Ray Porter, man. Ray Porter as Darkseid, man, was beautiful, man. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Desaad was cool too. Like, Desaad, like, the right hand man. And they had old boy Steppenwolf doing the redemption arc like Zuko. Like, hey, y'all know how Zuko couldn't go back to the Fire Nation unless he brought back the Avatar? Oh yeah, Steppenwolf, you can't bring your bitch ass back to Apocalypse until you destroy about a few thousand worlds. You can come back. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. And he was like, alright, bet. All right, bet. And he failed because they whipped his ass. Like I said, not Darkseid, Steppenwolf went hard until like the last few minutes of his life. They beat, bro, once Clark pulled up, they beat the living fuck out of this man. Like, holy shit. Like, it didn't, like, man's head went through the portal, bro. Darkseid, like, I knew this nigga couldn't get the job done. Crushing shit, and then decide, like, see, Master, I told you he couldn't get it done. Like, you know what I'm saying? I told you, like, yeah, I should have listened to you. Like, I knew he couldn't get it done. But, man, Steppenwolf was amazing, man. Now, back to the cast of the team, because holy shit, dog. Ben Affleck, he was really good. Like, and the fact that he took this team that, like, besides him and Diana and Barry, because Barry was like, yeah, I need more friends, I'm in. Like, that nigga Arthur was like, yo, I don't want to do this shit. I want you to stay out my fucking business. And fucking Victor was like, nah, I'm not in this. Like, I don't want to be a part of this, man. And to bringing this team together as the new age of heroes to take the stop Darkseid as of now was amazing to see. Gal Gadot, amazing as always. You know what I'm saying? She's been one of my favorite female actors for a while now, years actually. And her being Wonder Woman just solidifies that. Because Wonder Woman is personally my favorite female character. Like, female character. Not just female superhero. Female character of all time. And, man, like, it was just so good. Jeremy Irons as Alfred, amazing. J.K. Simmons, you know what I'm saying, as Jim Gordon, amazing. And it's like, oh my god, man. Amy Adams as Lois, amazing. And Henry fucking Cavill, my personal favorite Superman, amazing. Like, the fight scene that we seen, one of my favorite parts, one of the only things I like, I'll say, from the theatrical cut was the Superman fight when he came back. Because he's confused. He doesn't know who he is. And, bro, he beat the shit out of them. And it took Lois for him to, like, calm down and be brought back down to, like, and that reminded him who he actually was. Along with a few other things going down the way. But, yeah, going down the line. And it was just so crazy. Like, man. The headbutting shit between him and Diana. Like, man, he headbutted her shit. Dude, she like, you must be crazy. Bing! Headbutted his shit back. Like, oh, you must really be fucking crazy. He flew up a little bit. Boom! Headbutted her shit into the ground. I'm like, oh, that was fucking crazy. But, man, Henry Cavill, man, one of my personal favorite actors, man. And I'm not just saying all this due to the Snyder Cut. All the actors in this movie are really good actors. You know what I'm saying? And Ray Fisher needs more recognition, man. Because Ray Fisher is amazing. I hope to see, hopefully he gets his Cyborg solo like he deserves. And hopefully Warner Brothers wake the fuck up and add him back to the Flash movie. Because he got removed, which is unfortunate. But, hey, man. It's crazy. But, and then, let's talk about Martian Manhunter. The theory was, like Martian Manhunter, was, like, disguised as Martha Kent for a while. And, one, we already knew, oh boy, the General was him. I knew that for sure. And you can kind of tell, and then someone pieced it together, like, bro, you can tell that was him. Because, like, the way he talked about his people and losing his people and all that. Like, that's so relatable to him because he's the last son of Mars. He's the last Martian. His entire race got wiped out. And, like, that would make, like, his situation so relatable to Clark's. And what Clark, like, and what Lois was going through with losing Clark and all that. And, man, it's crazy. And then the suit looks amazing. It looks absolutely beautiful. Now, what I would have minded to see Eminem, you know what I'm saying, duke it out a little bit, maybe. But his appearance alone is amazing. And I feel like a lot of people sleep on Martian Manhunter as a character. And as his powers, people don't like the casuals who know the typical Justice League lineup with Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern. They don't really recognize or really know who the hell Martian Manhunter is. Or they just sleep on him. I've known someone to call him the green guy. And I'm like, what? You talking about Green Arrow? You talking about Green Lantern? Not Martian Manhunter. One of the coldest niggas on the team. One of the strongest Justice League members. And it's like, that's crazy. But man, he looks good. He definitely looks better than the Supergirl version. But man, I want to see more of Martian Manhunter. Like they scrapped the fucking Ryan Choi movie that we could have got. Man, oh my god. But man, once again, I fully support Ray Fisher. I fully support Zack Snyder with hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Because bro, Zack Snyder. One, I want to say thank you to Zack Snyder for giving me 3 of my favorite CBMs of all time. And Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. All 3 of those movies, man, are amazing. And I want to see more of his work within the DCEU. Yeah, man, like, it's just crazy. And he's done really amazing work within the DCEU. I'm a fan of his movies outside of the DCEU. Most of his movies outside the DCEU. And Zack Snyder is just a good person, man. And once again, this movie has bigger meanings to it than a lot of people might think it is. It's not like just a movie. This was a movement. You know what I'm saying? And once again, shout out to all the people that made this happen. Shout out to Zack Snyder. Shout out to the cast. Man, like, I really enjoyed this movie. Once again, 9.5 out of 10. Now, is there 1 or 2 things I dislike about the movie that stops it from being a 10 for me? 1, the CGI kind of looked a little wonky every now and then, but fuck that, right? And the overusage of that Wonder Woman score. Oh my god, it's such a good score. Once again, shout out to Junkie XL for an amazing score. An amazing score. From top to bottom. Goated. But every time Diana Ray swing a blade, like, got sick and tired of hearing that shit, bro. Like, it's a good score. But it's like, every time she pick up a blade, like, like, it got annoying, man. But, nah, man, I really love the movie. 9.5 out of 10. Shout out to the cast. Shout out to Zack Snyder, man. Yeah, man. This is your boy, Jamari, signing out. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Comment in the comment section down below. What was your favorite part of the movie? Who's your favorite actor within the movie? And yeah, an idea of the DCEU that you would love to see from Zack Snyder in the future, man. But once again,